Hey guys, welcome to my 34-week update. I cannot believe how far along I am. It's just flown, it seriously has flown by so fast. But yeah, I cannot believe how far I am. But really exciting. I have lots of things to talk about. It's been 5 weeks since my last update. I was going to update in the middle of the week, and I figured I'd just wait and so I could do the 34-week at the same time. And all my classes got canceled for today. My teachers are out of town, and so I thought, what a perfect time to just go ahead and get this update going. So, first things first, as far as cravings go, I don't really want to call them cravings, more like I have 1,000,002 food aversions, like nothing sounds good to me. The only things that sound good to me lately are still eggs. I eat eggs every morning, and then chicken, rice, and broccoli sound good to me too, and so that's pretty much been my diet lately, and then like a sandwich for lunch or something. But pretty much I have eggs every morning with toast or something, or waffles, just whatever that day I have, and then I have chicken and rice for dinner every night, and nothing else sounds good. I tried to make spaghetti on Sunday, because I was like, that shouldn't be too bad. It's pretty simple, and I made it, and the smell of it almost made me throw up, so I did not eat that. Also, only like whole grain food feels good to me. I made some homemade white bread the other day, which I have eaten my whole life, and it made me sick, and so that was kind of weird. So I've just been eating a lot of wheat bread, like wheat bagels. Everything has been very wheat oriented. Got oats and stuff. Very whole grain. That's just what my body wants, and that's good. It's what's good for my baby. So interesting, but then I can't really. I guess I can still make white bread for my husband, but I have less of a desire to make it since I can't eat it either. So anyways, my leg cramps have definitely gone down. I still get them a lot, but they don't last as severely. Before, when I was getting leg cramps, they were lasting like what felt like an hour, but I'm sure it was probably only like 5 minutes. But they were just so intense, and I couldn't get my legs relaxed, and then I'd be sore for days. And now I'm just getting them, and I have figured out the system that the faster I stand up, the faster I can get it to stop. So as soon as I feel one coming, I like immediately stand up and stretch it, and then it goes down. So that's good. That has gotten a lot better. What else? I've been getting sciatica nerve pain, and I don't really know what to do for it. I need to look some stuff up probably, but for right now I've just been dealing with it. It's not like super horrible, just obviously it's uncomfortable and a bit painful, but if that's the worst thing that I have, then I'm fine with that. I have been getting like slight cramps. I don't think they're Braxton Hicks. As far as what I understand contractions should feel like, it's not like that. It's not like my whole stomach contracting. It's just like more like period cramps, menstrual cramps type thing, and they're usually just like really intense, and then like it'll lay off and kind of comes and goes. But get a lot, and then yeah, lightning cramps. I've been getting those, and they're just like a shooting pain right up your crotch. That's been fun. So I've been getting those a little bit, but other than that, that's all I've had as far as cramping goes. I don't think my body's anywhere near labor, which is great. I only have 42 days left until my due date, which is way exciting, and we are not even close to ready. I just realized this morning, I was like, if I had like a preterm baby, which I'm not showing any signs or anything, and we definitely plan on going all the way, but we do have to realize that it's not up to us when we have our baby. And so if our baby chose to come early, we're like not even close to ready. So also I'm like, hey, all this stuff I've been putting off, I need to start doing. So we just started painting the changing table last week, because we bought it for like $15 at a garage sale, but we wanted it white, and so we're painting it white. And then we started doing that, and there's still like a lot of baby things that I need before the baby comes. And so kind of last minute, like a few more cloth diapers, some nursing pads, some bum cream for the baby, just like little things like that that I don't have that I would like to have before the baby's here. We don't have a crib set up. We don't have our playpen bassinet set up. We don't even have a space for it in our room right now. So that's basically what we're going to be doing the next couple weeks, is getting everything ready, because we just realized, like, if we had it at 36 weeks, like a lot of people do, then that's only in 2 weeks. So, and we're not ready. So, but we're definitely hoping for a 41-week baby, 41-week baby, so we can get through school. And I think it's better for the baby to keep cooking. It's better for their brain development and a lot of different things. So we are not rushing the baby to get here. I'm not going to be one of those people that's like trying to induce labor before my due date. I definitely want the baby to stay in as long as possible, but if it comes, I definitely want to be ready. That way I'm not stressing out during labor thinking I can't do this because I'm not ready. So and it's kind of surreal that it's coming so fast. My sister, she's due 1 week ahead of me. She's actually been having a lot of contractions, and she started dilating and dropping, and she's only a little bit ahead of me. So I suspect that she'll probably have her baby early for sure. I know her doctor said they'd induce her at 39 weeks if she hasn't had the baby by then, because she just has different like health problems, and so she'll for sure have the baby in the next month, which is crazy for me to think. I feel like we haven't been pregnant long enough. I feel like I'm not big enough either. I feel pregnant, and my baby's getting really big, and it's moving all the time, and I love it, but I don't feel like I'm ready to have the baby. And I have a pregnancy gap, and like everybody around the same time as me, a lot of them have been having preterm babies, and it's so weird to like see their babies and they look like normal babies. And I have a hard time imagining my baby being that big inside of me, because I just don't know, I can't imagine it being that big inside of me. So I don't know if I have a small baby or if I just can't grasp the concept in my head of like a big baby in me. But my baby should be about 5 pounds right now at 34 weeks, at least almost 5 pounds. On average, that's what they weigh at this point in time. And I think it's like, well, it's probably like almost fully grown, between 17 and 19 inches in length, which is way long, and I like can't imagine that. And then yeah, it's pretty much almost fully developed. I think its lungs are just finishing developing right now, and then it's just getting fatter really, so that's good. Let's see. I did start getting like major anxiety like a week or 2 ago. I like woke up in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden I realized that it was June almost, and I was like, wait a second, it was just May 1st. Like I remember the beginning of the month of May, and I felt like it was yesterday, and I was like, that means like this month could go by just as fast, and it's gonna be July and we're gonna have our baby. And I was like, oh, I'm totally not ready, I don't have anything ready. And then I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be a good mom type thing, just like basic anxious things, and totally freaked me out. So I started getting anxiety, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is real, this is about to happen. And then I was like, you know, I can do this. Like I was meant to be a mom, and my anxiety has gone down a lot more, and I think I've been able to accept the fact that I'm about to have a baby now. And it's a little surreal because like we've been wanting this for so long, and it's like it's kind of like when you first get married, your whole life you're looking forward to that day, and then it happens and you're like, is this real? Like that's how I feel right now with this baby, is I've wanted it for so long that it's so weird to me that I'll actually be holding a baby, and it'll be mine soon. So I am really excited about that. Aaron's really excited. We're both a little bit nervous. Obviously, we've never been parents before, but we're really excited, and definitely all for getting things ready. We took the hypnobirthing class. We finished up with that, and we absolutely loved it. It just kind of went over how to the main things that they taught us how to do was how to relax during labor, and during any time to release, like to not have anxiety and stress, and to be able to relax your body so that it can correctly contract for the baby, and basically like let your body do its thing like it's supposed to. And so like that's really cool. We've been practicing, you're supposed to kind of practice like relaxation at night, and usually I have a really hard time going to sleep, but every time we do the hypnobirthing I can go right to sleep, and so that's awesome. and I am really excited to be able to use hypnobirthing for our birth, to do natural birth. It's what I've always wanted to do, and I'm really excited for that opportunity to do that. If something goes wrong, obviously I'm all for saving my life or the baby's life, doing what's best for us. But if I have, and I'm fairly healthy, I haven't had complications along the way, and I haven't been, I don't know the word, I've been like fairly exercising, active, there you go. I've been fairly active during this pregnancy. Since I do go to college, I'm constantly walking all over campus, which is, it's just a good workout without even having to do anything else. So I am pretty healthy, and I feel like I can have a healthy delivery, but obviously we'll just have to wait and see. But we are excited to do the hypnobirthing. We went to a behavioral developmental class the other day for our baby, and it kind of talks about how our baby will be behaving once it's born, the different cues it gives for what it needs, whether it's hungry or tired, the different stages of sleep it has, and how each of them are important. And so that was kind of cool, since obviously we don't know what babies do very well, and so like that kind of tells, okay, like when it's doing this, that's probably what it wants type thing. And so that was very informative, and we're grateful we got to go to that. Let's see, what else? I think that's the main thing for this update. I have 42 days left, like I said, and we are counting down the days now. Every day I'm like, oh, it went from 44 to 43, now we only have 42, and so 6 weeks really isn't very long. It's a month and a half, and that'll go by so fast. So we're getting really excited, getting everything ready for the baby, getting ready for ourselves. Aaron graduates right after the baby's born, or if the baby's born late, then maybe like around the same time. But I don't know. It's hard to say like when we'll have our baby, because I just don't feel like it's anywhere near ready, and so I always imagine that it'll come on time or late, but it could be whenever. But he does graduate the week after our baby's due date. Our finals both go through the week after our due date, but luckily our due date's on a Friday, so preferably, you know, I keep telling my baby to come on a weekend, that way, or at least towards the end of the week, that way we can have the weekend to recover before we have to go take our finals and things like that. So yeah, that's my 34-week update. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and for following me on my little maternity journey. Yeah, it's been really fun. I am really starting to bond a little bit more with my baby. It's big enough now that I can just feel it everywhere, and it moves all the time, and I love every minute of it. It always moves. It has like a clockwork, and it moves a ton between like 10 and 11:30 probably. It's always awake and moving then, and so like I'm always like going to sleep, and I can just feel it doing all sorts of things. And I know like a lot of people get bothered by that, because they're like, oh, I'm trying to sleep, but I don't, because I just like so happy that it's moving, that it's healthy. Like, to me, that's a sign of life, and that it's doing well. And then it always moves around 4 or 5 in the morning, and I also love that too. So it's always up a little bit before me, and so whenever I wake up I can always feel it moving, and that's fun. And then around 11, between like 11 and 12 in the afternoon, or in the morning, I don't know what you want to call it, like noon, it's always moving a ton then. So I know once it's born, it'll probably be awake during those times, so it's kind of conditioning me. And I think it moves probably a lot of the rest of the day too. It does here and there, but I don't notice it as much just because I'm moving so much. But it does move, but it's most active during those times. So that's fun. That's all I have. Let's show you a belly shot, show you my cute little belly. Alright, this is my 34-week belly shot. This is just from the front. I'll just do kind of my first, and from the side. So it's getting pretty big. I love it. I love holding my little baby, because I can feel my baby's body, and so like sometimes I like to rub its back or something. But that is my belly shot. I don't have any stretch marks yet. I know it kind of looks like I have a little bit one, but that's just an indentation from my shirt. But so far I've been really lucky. My skin's been stretching really good, and I like to attribute it to I drink lots of water. And so I'm hoping maybe that like gives it the moisture it needs to stretch. I'm not really sure. And my belly is more on the smaller side, so like your belly from the top of your pubic bone to the top of your uterus is supposed to be like about how many centimeters weeks you are. So like I'm 34 weeks, it's supposed to be plus or minus 2 centimeters of that, so between 32 and 36 centimeters, and it's 32. And so I think I'm on the smaller side of belly growth, if that makes sense, or baby growth. I'm not sure how that goes. But I do love my little belly, and I feel like it's gotten pretty round, I feel like it's just like I can just pick it up. But it's also dropped a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell, but from the last few weeks it's gone down a little bit. I wouldn't say that it's dropped as in ready to have birth, but definitely it's in the process of getting lower. So that is my 34-week belly shot, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.